Yes, the Reds, it's the Anfield Wrap post-match pint after Liverpool 2, Brighton 0. We've won at Anfield for the first time in about 6 weeks. And doesn't it feel good, John Milburn?
It feels lovely, doesn't it? Like, when was the last time we won? Was it Madrid?
November 1st, I think, against Villa.
Villa.
Last time at home.
It felt like a long time. And I do feel good. I thought we made hard work of it, like considering for the first 5 to 10 minutes, I thought Liverpool looked really bright. Brighton looked vulnerable, and I thought these are here for the taking. And as soon as those words left my lips, they had a really positive 10-minute spell. And I thought we let them in a lot. But 2-0 feels like a comfortable win now. But during the game, it never ever felt completely comfortable.
It's a very fortunate clean sheet, I think it's fair to say.
Yeah, the number of times the ball seemed... I'm at the back of the Kop, so I don't know how close any of these shots were. But from my vantage point, it felt like we let them have shots at the Anfield Road end that appeared to be flashing across the face of goal quite a lot. And so, look, I'm made up. Liverpool had some bad luck. We had early injury. We had to make an unusual substitution in the first half. And we ended up, like, the bench looked very, very weak of options towards the end of the game. And so all those mitigating factors, I'd have ripped your hand off for a 2-0 before the game started. And I'm delighted to bank the point. I'm delighted to see us start to move up the table. But, yeah, can I have some tablets for me nerves, please?
Absolutely. I mean, there's problems at the moment with getting into Anfield with all the searches that are going on, all the long queues. There will have been a lot of people who will have missed that goal after 1 minute. But what a way to start a football match.
Yeah, you're talking to one. I literally got to the top of the stairs from my row, turned round, and he's lashing the ball into the back of the net. I've not even seen it on a replay yet. But what I will say is that I thought it was a really good game. I thought it was a great game of football. I think if it ended up 5-2, 5-3, no one would have had any arguments. I thought Liverpool were really good. I think I understand what Johnny says there about it, making hard work of it. And I think that's where we are at the moment. We've got to work hard to beat teams. It feels like we're having to move Rafa's rug a fair bit, do you know what I mean? Where we've now become a bit more defensive, a bit more cautious. We're dropping a little bit too deep. So my worry going into the game has been, well, I think we're finding it hard to create chances because we've become a bit more cautious. I think there's some in-game changes where we try and become a bit more defensive, and then the way the game pans out, we're playing a bit more on the counter. But listen, I thought there was 2 or 3 really, really strong performances today. I want to give, obviously, you know, Ekatike, brilliant, he gets the goals, plays really well. But I really want to give a mention there to Kerkez. I thought Kerkez was tremendous. I thought he was up against one of the brightest, most dangerous wingers in the country in Minter. And Minter knew he was in a game today. I think he only managed to get past him, skip past him once at the beginning of the second half. But Minter knew he was in a game. He was in a real war with Kerkez. And, you know, I think Kerkez benefited towards the end. He was tired. He benefited from Robinson coming on and giving him a hand. But I thought it was notable that by the end of the game, Minter had swapped wings. He'd given up really, and Minter was their outlet. He was their main threat throughout the game, and I think, you know, Kerkez can leave the pitch today knowing he's done a really good job.
In the opening 20 minutes, I thought this is going to be a problem because he's so fast.
Yeah,
they kept looking for him, like you say. He skipped past him once, I think, in that opening stage, but they went head to head. And I love that, seeing a classic battle between a winger and a fullback, and Kerkez got stronger and stronger, and there was a headed clearance in the second half as well from Kerkez. It was really key.
There was, and I think it was really telling at one point that they actually became head-to-head. Minter tried to strike him with a bit of a blow or push him out the way or whatever, push his head, and I think that's because he got into Minter's head. You know, he was like a rash. I felt Kerkez, so I think he'd be really proud of himself today. So I take loads from that because obviously he's a young lad and he's finding his feet at Liverpool. The expectation was a lot higher than what he was used to at Bournemouth. He's replacing an absolute club legend, arguably the best left-back ever to play for the club. It's not an easy shift to do that. So I'm really pleased with him today. Made up for him.
Oh yeah, me too, without a doubt. I think you mentioned there, I thought it was a good game between 2 teams that are good to watch. Brighton worked their socks off just as much as we did. You saw at the end of the game, so many players on both sides were down on their haunches. I thought Brighton...
The final whistle, like Dunk dropped to his knees
as
soon as the final whistle went.
I thought that they moved the ball really quickly, Brighton. They worked really hard. Their press is one of the best in the league.
YouTube Press the button, become a member of the Anfield Wrap from the heart of the city of Liverpool. The best way to enjoy all your Liverpool-based videos, everything you need, every single day. It is the Anfield Wrap.